My name's Ida Hoquist. I am from several different places. Most of my childhood I spent in Denmark and then grew up some in Alabama, went to college, and I ended up in Charlottesville for grad school and have stuck around. Now I work for United Campus Workers of Virginia as a organizer, labor organizer, which is the union I helped start when I was a grad student. So before I worked with LEAP, I was still a grad student at that time, and we were making, in the anthropology program, $22,000 a year was what we had to live on. And the expectation is that you don't take other jobs also, that being a grad is your full-time work. So that's not a whole lot to live on in Charlottesville. Definitely I was really trying not to spend money on very much at all because the bills will eat all of that stipend very quickly. So pretty quickly after I applied, some folks came in and did an inspection. It was honestly great. It was pretty fun, I gotta say. Um, the first time they came and checked out what needed to happen, and then the second time, one of the things that needed to happen was some insulation, more insulation. The usual handyman experience, but I enjoyed, there was one part of it where, because the insulation was the problem, they had to figure out like where to put it. So they had this like suction thing that they installed, or we opened my door and installed it in my door frame, and it was this like reverse blower, I guess, that made the air pressure in my house go out so that air would get sucked in wherever there were gaps. And so we just like wandered around my house by the windows going, ooh, this window is really leaky. Or like, ooh, this door is really leaky. And you could really tell what the air was doing in the house. That was fun. So they did that beforehand, insulated stuff, and then did it after to see whether the leaking had changed. And it was really noticeable, actually. I definitely want to say thank you to the folks at Leap who came over and fixed up this place. Super helpful. And thanks to all the folks who work to process applications and make that happen too. I really appreciate the work you're doing in the community. I think it's important. Like, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head what the actual number of the bill was, but I remember looking at it after the Leap folks came insulated, and it was like quite different. I would say do it. It cost me nothing. My bills are lower. There's no reason, literally no reason not to. Your house should be the best environment it can be. You deserve that. There's no reason to pay more bills because the building you're living in needs repairs. And this is a program that will come and do that for you. You even have to figure out what you need, they'll evaluate it for you. And then after that, life is a little easier.